Hello everyone, in this video we are going to discuss two forms of linear equation, linear function. One is slope-intercept form, which we are very familiar. We always write as mx plus b. And the other one is point slope. It's kind of new for us, so we are going to go more details later. Let's check the first one, slope-intercept form. Let's use this linear function, the graph of a linear function, and to review how do we create a function, the equation of function in slope-intercept form. As we know, slope-intercept form is mx plus b. M stands for slope, and b is y-intercept. So we always start from y-intercept, which is where the line intercepts the y-axis, which is here. So I know the value is 5, so that means the b is 5. So the function will look like something x plus 5. The reason I leave the blank here because next we are going to figure out the slope. As we know, slope has multiple ways to find out. We can go right over wrong. We can also use the formula y2 minus y1, x2 minus x1 to figure out the slope. But in this case, since we have the graph, let's use rise over wrong. So we can start from the point, and you can also start any point, but always remember you want to choose a point exactly on the grade where they intersect. So this is a good position for you to read exactly where the location is. Since the y-intercept here, so we are going to start from y-intercept and rise over wrong, so we choose this 2 point. So let's see. Rise is 1, 2. So we go down, then it's negative 2. Then 1, 2, 3. We go to the right. So rise over wrong, negative 2 over 3. So it's going to be negative 2 over 3. Some student might wonder, what if I use the different points? What if I use these 2 points? That's perfectly fine. And for example, I start from here, then let's use a different color. 1, 2, up 2. Then I go to left, 1, 2, 3. So you go to left, this is going to be negative 3. Again, is 2 over negative 3. Some students might argue, hey, these two numbers are different. But remember, no matter this negative sign is in the top, in the front, or in the bottom, they are all equivalent. So I can just put a negative sign in front to demonstrate this is a negative fraction. Really doesn't matter. So this is how do we write slope-intercept form. Now, let's check point slope form. Point slope form has the equation as y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. And again, m here stands for slope. But here, x1 and 1, 1, what does that represent? This one represents a point we choose from the line. So all we need to do, the first, let's start choose a point, any point. Let's see, we choose this point. So what's the coordinate for this point? Is we read the x coordinate first, so it's 3 and 3. So the x coordinate is 3, y coordinate is also 3. Now, next is going to be the slope. Since we actually already had the slope, but we can use this chance to review how do we find slope again. Maybe we can choose, again, different points. So how about we choose this point and this point? Like go 1, 2 down, and then negative 2. So 1, 2, 3. So it's 3. Because we go to the right, it's positive 3. So now let's put all the information together. Again, since it's negative number, so it really doesn't matter you put a negative on the top, in the front, on the bottom. It means it is a negative number. So let's plug in the information here. Y minus 3 equals negative 2 over 3, then x minus 3. All I need to do is plug into the coordinates here. Some student might argue, hey, since we talk about the same line, as you can see, this graph is actually same line, right? How come, the point slope is so different from the slope-intercept form? So let's quickly check. What if I just, convert it? What I'm going to convert? I'm going to distribute the value here. So as you can see, it's negative 2 over 3x, and then negative plus negative, so negative 2 over 3 times 3 is going to be negative 2 over 3 times negative 3. So as you can see here, I can just 2 over 1, then this cancel, so it becomes, and it all is positive, so it's going to be negative 2 over 3x plus 2. Here is y minus 3. Next, I just add a 3 for both sides. And the final answer will be negative 2 over 3x plus 5, and that's it. So as you can see, they're actually equivalent to the one before. So that's why they are actually equivalent. So that's why Poinslow form still works. It's just to deal with different situations here. Okay, hope this video helps, and thank you. See you soon.